Wagwan.
Wagwan.
All right. So today we're gonna touch on a couple topics.
Yeah, that's a couple. It's Friday and
Just want to take it easy.
yeah.
So good morning, good day, good night, good afternoon, whenever this reaches you. Um. Okay. So Koffee, the original Koffee, she has her newest single called Koffee.
Oh,
Dropped
it's called Koffee?
Yeah, it's called Koffee. It dropped April of this year, 2025. Really dope song, nice beat, has really nice vibes. Um, Nothing less that you would expect from a Michaela. She's a Michaela also, which she does mention that in the song
Oh,
that
really?
some people do call her Michaela. So big ups.
It's spelled the same way, her name? Oh,
Almost. Hers is M-I, mine is M-A.
oh, so that's phonetically.
Yes, essentially. But
Okay.
so but yeah, so she dropped a new single. She put it out on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. YouTube has the official video. So we're anticipating an album or some type of project coming out. But nothing confirmed. Um, Now I know a lot of people have been saying like little stuff like, oh, she kind of fell off or
Oh,
whatever.
yeah. After them, the pressure about her
Yeah.
sexuality.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
as a matter of fact, them not only pressure, but them literally, come out and say, well,
hmm
a career over.
Right.
Oh my God, Jamaicans.
I think it's just people with bad mind in general. But we anticipate a new album for the foreseeable future. But we just appreciate her sharing this piece of herself with us. It's
Because
a
she
really
had been
nice
gone
song.
for a while.
Yeah,
But you need to spend money too, because I mean,
Yeah,
if you're an artist and you're successful, I mean, why not chill out a little bit?
right,
And also to the creative process, sometimes you can't force it if you really want great things.
right. You just kind of vibe out, which it seems like she has been doing. Which you can kind of tell in her new single.
So basically, then Koffee is not dead as an artist. She just attacked, and the onslaught on her sexuality basically failed.
Essentially.
Okay.
So it seems like she just took some time off from social media. Again, there's lots of speculations on why, but for me, I respect her privacy.
Yeah. I tell her the crazy.
Yeah.
Was like, that was what, about 2 years ago?
Give or take.
Come on, we just come back to come up with them time there.
Almost, yes, just about.
Yeah, and Rasta them, they
got
honor, just like, I don't know. Let me tell you something. One cautionary tale to the Rastafarian. Tafarian, whatever you want to call it.
Rastafari.
You don't own reggae. Right? You just don't own reggae. And that's just the nature and the process. I think I've said this already too. The process of creativity. Once you create it, you put it out to the world, you don't own it again. That's just the burden where all creators have to bear. So you can't say, okay, we own reggae, so only certain people can sing it or whatever you may think of them. It's just, it not only don't make no sense, but it's just completely sheer ridiculousness.
Agree.
Yeah. So there's cautionary tale on that. Okay, a lot of influence, no doubt. So there's no influence. A lot of influence, a lot of interest in the religion. Also born out in the music. Back to Africa, struggle, black empowerment. We get that. And everybody appreciate that. If reggae wouldn't be what it is right now without that influence. But other people have influence too.
Right.
Yeah. So I just basically that. So don't get it twisted. You don't own reggae.
Yeah. Respect.
Respectfully. Yeah. As you always say when you're ready for disrespect me. Respectfully. Why that word always come before disrespect?
Because I don't mean it disrespectfully. It's gonna sound disrespectful.
Respectfully, I am going to disrespect.
I know you're gonna take this.
I'm gonna disrespect you respectfully.
No, I know you're gonna take it as disrespect, but I'm not trying to disrespect you. I'm just telling you how I feel.
All right. Well, good luck, Koffee.
Yes.
And everything.
Though she was greatly missed.
Definitely.
We're definitely glad that her time away was spent making
Yeah, man,
some new
talented man,
tracks.
talented. 'Cause
Yeah.
we have to have bearers of new bearers of the culture.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Agreed.
Old people just them just don't know how to chill. Even if you keep warm, have a class with that. You know, old people have to just chill sometime and pass the baton. You gotta pass the baton.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, you
true.
can't just hold it for yourself. The new culture, even this the trap reggae thing we're going now, and some people lick out on it and whatever. But in order for the culture to survive, there has to be some. It has to morph. There has to be some change. Yeah.
I agree.
All right.
So, big ups Koffee. We just wanted to shout her out.
Oh, no doubt.
Let you guys know to go check her out. I'm sure, excuse me, that she'll have something out, album or dropping some more music soon. So definitely check her out. On all platforms that I can see.
Oh, no doubt.
So we're gonna move over to a new show we checked out.
Oh yeah.
Get Millie Black.
No, you have to read that in the car. My glasses. Everybody don't even know that. But at this point in time, I no fine print. So, but the Get Millie though is a nice little show. It's really, really, we were definitely pleasant. Well, we were pleasantly surprised finding it to begin with.
Agreed.
And it has because I do a little writing, and it has always been a little topic that I've always played with in my mind. Like bringing somebody from down. So the premise is this is a female police woman. Well, this is about a police woman who she got kicked out of Scotland Yard in the UK, and then she basically somehow continued her career in Jamaica as a crime fighter. Wicked storyline, and it was written by I think Marlon James, who is also a Jamaican, was actually penned by a Jamaican. So all the nuances and stuff of our culture is just basically there. Wicked. It's on HBO.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, if you don't use the illegal apps them. it's on HBO. In the UK it's on channel 4.
I believe so, yes.
But what do you think about it though? Seriously?
I thought it was a wonderful 5-part series. I thought it was really, really good. It gave some really fresh perspectives that I guess I wasn't expecting. I did find some of it a little hard to follow overall, but like certain times you just really be thinking like what would make this character do such a thing, or why, like, like it was really unpredictable, which at sometimes I found very refreshing, because I do find that certain things becomes kind of easy to predict, movie and show wise. So I definitely found it refreshing in some aspects, but in other aspects I was like, where's this going? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, good.
No, you were.
No, but that was pretty much what I got from it. It was, like I said, it was a wonderful 5-part series or episodes. Without giving away too much, I'd say as a black crime thriller, it was very refreshing.
Oh yeah, man.
You don't really get too many of those, and when you do, it's kind of really, really framed in a certain way. So I feel like it was very refreshing in that manner.
Yeah, man, it was, man. And another thing too, I don't know if anybody will remember Get Christy Love. I mean, you have to be like, if you do, you're probably like way up there. But in other words, she actually looked black. Her hairstyle, mannerism, complexion wasn't, you know what I mean? That I really appreciated. She remind me of Get Christy Love. She look like somebody out of the maybe about the 80s and 90s. Not sure if it was if the plot was placed in that kind of the 90s or what, but it was really, to me, it was extremely refreshing. The acting too, the production value was definitely up there.
Impeccable.
Like really, really right, nice, great production value. The acting was great. Yeah, the storyline, was at times unpredictable, which is always refreshing, for us, like, So yeah, definitely spend some time checking that out. You'll see a great reflection of the culture.
Agreed.
And up at this point, you never seen what do I call it now? You never have some of the normal stereotypes them, like,
Yeah.
I've never seen a Rasta to run up and down United, like, was there?
No. There might have been a couple of Rastas here and there, but it wasn't like huge culturally. But I will
not
say,
against seeing Rasta, and it's just that sometimes it's like, I know everybody in a Jamaica a dreadlocks. That's my point. The point I'm trying to make.
Right. I just feel like it brought a really refreshing perspective and voice to previously underrepresented communities in Jamaica.
Yeah.
Especially when it kind of, like I said, I don't want to get too much into it, but when they went in, like, into the gullies and how that life was, I thought that was really, really interesting.
Right, that was really nice for sure. That too. Yeah, some perspective. Yeah, because the gays were living at the gully. That was the thing.
Yes.
Yeah, so they actually showed that too, which is like, that's so, definitely check it out. Perspective heavy. And you definitely will enjoy it. Yeah.
It was
sorry, now I clip for sure, but the name of it is Get Millie.
Get Millie Black. Yeah, Get Millie.
Get Millie Black.
I think it's Get Millie Black. Yep, Get Millie Black.
Yeah, Get Millie Black. My bad.
But no, it definitely gives those perspectives of those previously underrepresented communities or previously kind of shied away from topics.
Right.
And that wasn't the only kind of aspect, but that was just one that I feel like we can lightly touch on without giving too much away.
Oh yeah.
So
was it a brother she had?
Sister.
Oh, my bad. So what happened is that when she was in Jamaica growing up, she kind of had she was in a dysfunctional. Yeah, we're not give away everything, but again, example, So she was from a dysfunctional family, but who is? But so she had a kind of weird relationship with her mother, and she had a brother at the time. So when she moved back, when she moved to the UK, I think the mother died. The house burnt down, some sort of a thing.
It didn't burn down.
It didn't burn down. But anyway, we're not giving away too much. All right, but it's just it just shows you different kind of vein as far as family relationship goes. Check it out. You know I'm a boss.
Yeah, I don't want to give too much away.
I don't want to get carried away because I really enjoyed it.
Yes, and because it's such a new show, it technically came out in the US in November of 2024. So just a few months ago, 6 months ago, give or take.
On Channel 4 in UK.
Right, and then it came out in the UK, where was it? In March of this year. So again, just a few short months ago.
Fresh.
So they don't really have the viewership right now to tell us whether or not season 2 is going to be coming out. So I really want y'all to rush over there and go watch it, so we can get the viewership, so we can get season 2. Because I don't know about this waiting thing. I'm not really into that.
For real.
I'm a binge watcher by nature.
So, and just to say, to Rotten Tomatoes, gave it some good scores. Even though I'm not really into Rotten Tomatoes,
right?
Yeah, it had good scores.
I believe it had 100% as of current.
Yeah. So that's cool.
Yeah, and one thing I found was that it became addicting, which for me had me on the edge of my seat in a lot of different situations.
Yeah, man, great character, great writing. Mr. Marlon James, big up yourself.
Big up yourself.
I think he has like about 5 books out, and I think he has also won awards too. So you can also check out that with Mr. Marlon James.
Yeah, my one and only and true complaint was that it was too short. 5 episodes, 5. Yeah, that's little bit. That was a little bit.
But the problem not solved yet, so I'm sure there's gonna be a season 2. It's just one limited series thing that you have 5 seasons, 6 seasons, but sometimes it's better too, particularly when people busy. You just want to get it over with instead of watch it until you're dead.
Yeah, I mean, I'm okay with watching it. Tell me that, but because for me, the worst thing about a good thing is the ending of it. You know, so it's like, I'll say we don't know when season 2 is coming out, or when it'll drop, but I'm super excited to see that. And yeah.
So yeah, listen, we didn't plan on doing Sinners, but just as this whole black thing, yeah, and I'm revved up. Check out Sinners too. I'm sure you probably have already. Most people, if you haven't, make sure you check it out. With Jordan B.
Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah, Michael B. Jordan. My bad. And what's the name of the Ryan Coogler as the director. Really nice. Really another black perspective too. That's kind of off the beaten path.
Definitely. Okay. Can't wait for the second part of that too. There's so much to say about Sinners, but because it's so fresh right now, I really don't want to say too much. Right. So yeah, let us know what y'all think about it. Like, comment, share, subscribe.
Right.
Drop a comment.
And drop a comment. It's like we're talking to ourselves.
Yeah.
And also like.
You can drop an emoji. You don't have to write one big bag of argument. You can drop a.
You come like our subscribers over the gangster side of YouTube. We're on the top much.
Real G's do move in silence. So,
yeah, they do. They do.
You know what I'm saying? All right, y'all.
Take care. Peace.